Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. My name is Ashley. If you're new here, today's video is going to be a whole house organizational video, like a refresh. You guys all know, if you've been here a while, I love to organize, I love to declutter, but you have to go through and refresh it. So whether you're at the very beginning of your journey or the end, I can totally help you out. I'm going to be sharing all the tips and tricks in today's video. But if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and check the notification bell. It will alert you every time I post a new video so you don't miss out on it. But now let's go ahead and jump straight into today's video. And the first place we're going to be starting is out in the garage. I want to get this knocked out of the way because the next couple days it's getting really cold here in Oklahoma. While I'm recording this video, it's actually the next day. I filmed this the day before and it's snowing right now, so I'm so glad I got this done. But as you can see, we have a good system in place, but I need to refresh it. I need to tweak it. Piles start coming in, so I'm going to start working on those. I'm going to put up the things that need to go up in the attic, and then we'll move on over into the shelving. I do like to keep a lot of back stock is what I call it out here in the garage. Plus we shop at Sam's and Costco, so when I get toilet paper and paper towels, I just get a lot and then we have it. Plus when we're hosting, we just go through it, so it's just nice to have. But I like to keep an overflow cabinet inside, so then every time we need to replace something, we're not having to come out in the garage. We just go into our laundry room, which I'll be showing that once we head inside. But it's nice then when we do need it, it's not crammed somewhere in my house. We can just come out here, grab it, get what we need, restock the overflow cabinet, and then everything's available. And most of our guests, if you stayed here at all, you know where it is, so if you need to grab something, you can grab it.
Change in my pocket, going jingle-lang-a-lang. Wants to call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old thing. Always no huggy, no kissy.
Now this step is me just being a little picky, so you don't have to go this far, but if you're looking for something that's very visually pleasing, especially with organization, just make sure your bins line up. Make sure if there's labels or anything on them that you don't want to see, you turn it around. So just taking a few minutes to line those up, find a spot on the shelf so that you know where all of them are going to line up. Then it looks so pretty when you stand back, right here, you can tell it's organization. It's nothing pretty, but it just looks really put together. It's very calming to me. I have to pull in and out of this garage every day, and I do not like clutter. So if I have to pull in and see tons of clutter every day, I just get stressed. As soon as I'm leaving the house, I'm stressed. As soon as I get home, I'm stressed. So I've learned just maintaining this area really does help keep me calm, which makes me a better wife and mother. Now we're going to start working on this closet area. So originally it was our storm shelter before we got our outdoor underground storm shelter. Now I still need this to function as that just in case. So there's those moments where it comes really late at night or you're not expecting it. Most of the time we have a heads up, but it's still Oklahoma, it's still weather, you never know. So I want this cleaned out so if we have to run in here we can, but I also don't want to waste it and just be empty because it's a nice storage closet. So I'm trying to kind of use it for both just in case. Like, it's storage, but if we need to get in there, we still fit.
started talking about true love, started talking about sin. I said, honey, I'll live with you for the rest of my life. She said, no hugging, no kissing, until you make me your wife. My honey, my baby, don't put my love on no shelf. She said, don't hand me no lines and keep your hands to yourself.
I'm gonna finish sweeping the garage. I'm gonna show you some after pics, and then we're gonna just walk through the space real quickly so I can kind of show you what I do and why I do it. So we just finished up. It's a little chilly out here, so I'm just gonna run through this quickly. I've had a system like this since our last house. It just worked really, really well, so I did it again here. In our last house, I wanna say I was able to put like 5 of these just because like there wasn't a door on that side of the garage. But it just works really, really well, especially for like overflow items. Like you can see I have toilet paper, paper towels up here, extra trash bags. These are like old towels that when we like wash the cars or bathe the dogs, I don't know, stuff you don't want to use your like real towels for, your clean towels, stuff like that, messes. I like having those, and then I keep the dog items out here so when they ride with us, George gets the big sheet, Tiger gets the bed. I like having both of these machines. I basically finally learned to have one for normal messes and one for pet messes. I don't like when they're like doing the same thing. I will say this one's pretty darn cool though if you can only get one. This tool has an attachment right here, and it's for when you do pet messes. It all stays in here and it doesn't go through like all the tubing into this. So all you have to do is switch this part out, which they send you, you know, other attachments. And then that way it's not getting mixed. But for me, I just like to keep 2 separate ones. I just know this is for pet messes. This is for normal messes. All the black bins I love. I probably need to come out here and label them at some point. I haven't done that in this house, but I always like how this system works. Now we're gonna go on into this space. So this used to be our storm shelter. We beefed this up. So basically we didn't have a storm shelter when we first moved in, or there's those cases where if it happens in the middle of the night and we wake up and we don't have time to get outside this door to it and all the way down in it, or we don't have time to get the boys down, we can go into this space. This is our first aid bag. Basically, I do keep my cleaning products here that I don't want inside just because it's easy to grab. But I needed to get it cleared out because if there was a storm, we were gonna be sitting here trying to like pull everything out to get in. So basically, I like to keep first aid stuff in this and down in our shelter. So no matter which way we're going, we're somewhat prepared. Now I do have this pile, but this is my donation pile. I'm not really gonna move it yet because as we declutter the house, I'll be putting more here, and then once I have my full load, once I'm done going through the house, I'll take it and donate it. So like I said, that's gonna stay here. There's really no reason to load it up until I'm done. But then as soon as I'm done, that'll be gone. Now we're gonna move inside. We're gonna be heading into the laundry room or utility room, whatever you wanna call it. Mine's kind of like an all-in-one. And I wanna start going through these cabinets. I will say this is my overflow shelf or cabinet right here. It's a little underwhelming right now. Sometimes I stock it up really big, sometimes I don't. If we're about to have company and a lot of guests over, I'll make sure it's like really packed. So if they come in here, I didn't run out of paper towels in the kitchen and in here. I'll just have it full. But right now I feel like I have the garage looking so pretty. I don't want to touch it. And there's plenty in here just for like family of 3. So these cabinets store some funny things in here. I feel like this is just like our back kitchen. It's, you know, we don't have a lot stored in here. It's like overflow items. So in that first one you saw me open, it was just like extra shelving from different cabinets we're not using. I have special like bags in here. This right here is like the dog cabinet. This doesn't really make sense as a whole, but I try to just keep each cabinet a category. So I'm not gonna mix it. Like all the dog items are gonna be in one full cabinet. I'm not gonna have like medicine in it, dog items, storage, like kind of do the best you can. But if you can keep a like a very specific category, it keeps you from going crazy, even though like in this one room there is like a variety of items. This space didn't require like a huge declutter. I threw some stuff away. Some of this is getting donated. Some of this just needs to be moved to the correct home. But I just wanted to pull that out so you could see it. But it's just one of those things. It's nice to know you've been through the space. You just feel better. So I'll have laundry going all day long. I'll show you quickly just inside some of the cabinets. I just kind of try to display it like if it was in a store, and I feel like it just looks prettier. Let me stand back here so you guys can kind of see it. Just like that. So obviously if I had clear shelves or clear doors, I would do something different, but since it's shut, I just like when you open it, you can kind of see everything. So I'm gonna shut all those. This cabinet right here doesn't have a lot in it. Basically my ice machine's right here. So I just keep to-go cups. Every time people leave my house, like when we're hosting, they just want to take ice with them. So I've learned just to keep that right there, and then they can take a whole thing of ice. If they want to grab water, we have that water there. Over here, just so you can kind of get an idea, this is like our medicine cabinet. It's like crazy looking, but it's very organized. So I have a Lazy Susan within a bin, which seems excessive, but it works so well. That way, like you can do it and then you can get to the back so you can reach like all the products, especially for the ones that get higher up that I couldn't reach. I can just spin it. So I've loved having that system in this house. And then down here is just like the dog food. This is a drawer I work on all the time. I think I finally have it figured out. Just because there's some cords you just have to keep. I try not to keep extra of too many. I've learned a lot of the same products, or a lot of products will use the same cord. So I just start checking it now, because if I already own it and I have a few of them, I just toss it immediately. There's no reason to keep it if I already have it. So I could have like 20 items that use it, but I really only need a couple cords, because the chances of me charging all those things at the same time it's just not going to happen. And if it does, it's going to be rare. So this is how I have it organized. I bought these, I think I did all this on camera, these little organizers, like these wrap things. off Amazon. I can link them for you. They work so well, and then you can actually label them if you need to. So say you're going to keep one for every item, or you want to be able to find it easy, you could just label this like phone or nightlight or alarm clock or watch or whatever it is. That way you can come in here and find it more easily if you're needing to be that detailed. Now we're going to move on to the living room and like our movie room back here. Basically, I have extra storage down here, and then I have some in the movie room. During Christmas, I moved all my decor out of here and into the movie room, but I really like it in here better, and now I'm just going to put like all the blankets minus a few in here in that space, and I actually need more cabinet space in the movie room, so I thought, okay, I'm just going to put the decor back in here, and it'll make it much easier, so I'm just going to grab all that and bring it out. And then once I clear out all that decor in this cabinet, I'll have room for more blankets. I just got all these washed and out of the dryer, and honestly, like, this cabinet's already like stuffed full. I need to do that prettier, but that's what I'm thinking. If I move all of this stuff back, and I'm gonna declutter as I go, not the blankets. I don't declutter blankets. I should, but I don't. But I'll declutter this as I go, but I'm gonna put it back in the living room, so then all the blankets can just be right here.
Red, red wine. It's up to you. All I can do, I bet. Memories won't go. Memories won't go. I just want that good time. Thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue heart. I just want that good time. Thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be alone.
What's funny with this whole thing is this isn't even all my blankets, but these are the ones I keep in here. These are my favorite. They're basically all Barefoot Dreams knockoffs. So all of these, this one's a little bit bigger. It's from like our faux farmhouse on Instagram. I loved her line. This one is huge. Like it could probably fit on a queen size bed. And so I love having that one. But I just kind of lined them up so people could grab them when they're in here. Like I said, I just washed them, so I wanted to get them put away. And then over here is more like the specialty is what I want to call it. So this is a weighted blanket. Love, love, love my weighted blanket. If you don't have one, ask for one. And then down here are 2 of my heated blankets. I have more, but that's 2 of them. This was my original. This one's typically in my office, but I pulled it out for now. And then this one right here is currently my favorite. I just love that it looks like a really current blanket with like the bubbles in it. It's nice and big. It works really well. So I'll link this one too, because like I said, that's my favorite right now. It just stays out in here.
They say we're young and we don't know. Won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know, baby, if that's true. 'Cause you got me, baby, I got you. Baby, I got you, baby. I got you, baby. They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's always spent. I guess that's so we don't have a lot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Baby, I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I got flowers.
Okay, I was able to get that switch done. So over here, I just folded the blankets like I said I would. Those are really good ones too. I can link them from Amazon. And then over here, I just kind of put it away like how I had it before. I'm going to hang on just a little bit longer just because we're coming off Christmas. So I want to make sure I'm not going to use any of this. And I like having a little bit of overflow. Just in case when I get the itch. But if there's something in here I don't use for like a long time, I know it's time to go, but I'll get through all my candles. Like I don't get rid of any of that. Moss I always get through. I love this piece. It just doesn't have a home right now. This is the stuff I don't know if I'm going to be using. But then like all this, I feel like I use. Maybe the candle stand. I bought that thinking these candles could fit in it, and I feel like with the lid on it, it's just too short, so that may be a piece I eventually give up. But I just love that it's like all organized and put away. And then next check-in, if I haven't used this, then that's definitely gonna go. Probably same with this guy as well. Next up on the list is my bathroom. You guys know I struggle with this area. I try so hard. There's some drawers and cabinets that are like thriving, others are not. So like down here, I just cleaned out and I feel like it's perfect. My goal this year, or like my word, I feel like that just came over me was simplify. Like I just want to simplify my life. I don't want to have too much excess. Obviously I need to put these up. I was just letting them cool from when I did my hair. This is like my eyelash stuff and ear piercing. This I can clean up. This drawer I definitely need to go through. This one isn't bad. I feel like recently, like probably around Christmas, I definitely went through it, and I mean, things to be straightened up, it moves, but in here I'm looking good. This one just needs to be cleaned up. I am going to look at decluttering stuff in here. And then this area is just like so overwhelming to me, but I like to buy products when they go on sale. So I'm not like spending more, and then I'm constantly like testing out products for my videos and Instagram. So I feel like there's always just a lot happening. Brands send me stuff to test out. So definitely need to go through that. And then my makeup drawer used to be worse. I feel like it's not that bad. Like I need to go through it, but it's like, this is all the makeup I own. So I don't feel like it's terrible, but all these spaces can use some work, so we are gonna get started on those.
I got you to wear my ring, and when I said you're a clown, and when I get scared, you're always around. So let them say your hair's too long. I don't care, with you I can't go wrong. Then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Yeah, baby,
Okay, we are moving along. I wanted to give a little update. Like, this looks so much better, and that's all stuff that I use. This stuff is stuff I have to think about. So, like, I bought these in 2 different sizes. I've got to figure out which one Savannah's using, which size. I like have a love-hate relationship with it because it's so much better on your hair, and I have blonde right now. But I feel like it curls well, but it doesn't last as many days as when I'm using this curler. So I'm like, is it worse to put this on my hair at the same heat? Like, I have it on the same heat setting. If you're a hairstylist out there, help me. So I'm using this one, same heat, if not lower, and I can get by 3 or 4 days without curling my hair. Once I curl it, this I'll put on the same heat, but I have to curl it every morning. So to me, I feel like I'm adding heat to my hair every day. I don't know. Let me know. If you're a hairstylist, comment down below. Like I said, I gotta figure out which one Savannah uses anyways, but I'm gonna hold on to those until I figure out what I'm gonna do. But some of this stuff is just like from other things. Like, I don't even have the hair dryer that goes with this anymore, extra clips. I've had this thing, I think, since I've been in college. It's just time to go. Like, it's destroyed. It just needs to go in the trash. Look at it. It's so bad.
I got you, babe. 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 I got you, babe.
Now right here, I'm gonna start working on like my travel bag. So if you travel at all, maybe it's once a year, maybe it's road trips, maybe it's sports stuff with your kids, I like to keep just a travel bag so I can just throw it in the bag and go if it's last minute, even if you're planning. It has all your like sample products in it, and I really like to buy up on those during Christmas time because they'll do travel sets really cheap, and then you can keep using the same like products and brand you like. There for a while I was always buying like Walmart stuff, but then like on vacation I was never as happy because I'm like, my hair's not working, my makeup's not working. I've learned just to like grab travel sizes. It's worth it, but only use it for traveling. Don't come home and start using it because I feel like that stuff's more pricey, so you want to save it for your trips. And so that bag's packed and ready to go. I may need to tweak it occasionally, but for the most part, everything that I need to get ready is in there. I mean, obviously minus makeup. I'll just pack my makeup, but like shampoo, conditioner, heat protectant, dry shampoo's a big one when you're on vacation, hairspray, stuff like that. So that's what I was doing in that cabinet. And now I'm going to start working on my makeup drawer. I'm not really decluttering this space. I got rid of a few things, threw a few things away, but it's mainly just tidying up. I feel like I don't have a ton, and what I have in here I use pretty often, so I'm going to keep most of it, but I do want it to look cleaner, nicer, and just make sure everything's in the correct bins. And then there is a final look of how it turned out, but now we're gonna head into our guest bedroom. This is something I don't touch a lot until someone's coming, but I thought I do need to go through the drawers. I will say I picked up a few things, like I had probably 20 hair ties in here. I don't know if I did that or the people staying here, but I went ahead and grabbed those because they didn't need to be that many. But I will say I try not to touch these drawers too much because like my parents will leave things in here, or Chase's parents or my sister. This is really their their space, and so they leave extra like reading glasses and stuff like that. Mom has notes, like my mom, for how to work the TVs, and so I just leave all that. It doesn't bother me, and then when they come, they have everything they need to stay here. But I am gonna go in this closet. I had a few bins of things that just in case people forgot, but it's stuff no one's used, so they aren't forgetting, and I can always put more in here later if needed, but I thought I'd go ahead and take that to the donation bin. And then the next stop is actually my dog's toy bin. I feel like they were getting so many, they were overwhelmed. And I also forgot to pull out all the Christmas ones. I like to put their Christmas toys away when I pack up Christmas, because then when I pull them out, they're new again. So all their favorites, I'm never gonna get rid of. Like if they love it, I'm putting it in there. Savannah's behind the screen helping me. And then you're gonna see Tiger come in. He's like, whoa, wait a second, what's happening? I want my Starbucks cappuccino. So I let him pick which one, and I saved that one. And then I just got rid of just a couple. But now we're moving on, and I'm gonna work inside our linen closet. This is like half linen, half homeschool. I've never really had a linen closet because normally like homeschool takes over the whole thing. But as Savannah's gotten older, we don't have like arts and crafts and crayons and Play-Doh, you know, just like all the extra stuff. And so she just has the bottom shelf with all of her stuff, and then the rest is all like extra bedding and sheets. It's mainly for when we're hosting. But I realized I had about like 5 comforters, and I feel like that's a little excessive. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these white ones, go through the sheets, and toss anything we're not really using, because in our guest closet, I already have like extra pillowcases and pillows and sheets and stuff like that. I wanted to show you a final. It's kind of hard to tell here just because I've been cramming everything in the boxes, but I have all of that to donate, which feels super good. And then all of this bedding, I just had extra, and I just really don't need that much extra. So we'll throw that in the donation as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching today's video. I hope it got you motivated to at least tackle one space, even if it's a drawer or a closet or whatever it is. But thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.